Friendships, they're just like I said, they're just like any other relationship. They're just like the boyfriend girlfriend kind of relationship. So you need to invest. You need to invest. You need to know what your friend likes and what they don't like, and you have to respect that. Hello, 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 hello. Anyway, hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you're new here, kindly, you know what to do. Don't forget to subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe. And if you've not watched my previous videos, guys, oh my god, you're missing out on a lot of fun. Just go back and watch them and yeah, see what you can get from them. Anyway, guys, so today let's talk about friendships. Let's talk about friendships. Now, we can all agree that friendships are very crucial in our lives. Let's just agree that they play a very major role in our lives. Like one thing I've come to know, or one thing that is there, one thing that you all can agree with me on is that friendships are more, the bonds in friendships, they are more stronger than even the boyfriend girlfriend relationships. Let's all agree. Let's all agree about that. Like the kind of friendship, like your closest friend, your best friend, the one you call your best friend, or just someone who is close to you. Those bonds, those ties, they're even tighter compared to like boyfriend and girlfriend relationships. Why am I saying this? Thing is, whenever I like break up with my close friend, whenever we have issues with my best friend and we break up, that really takes a very big toll on me. Like I can literally get into depression because of my friend compared to like me breaking up with my boyfriend. So anyway, guys, let's talk about friendships today. And I'm going to start with the one for mental health. Let me say that friendships, they're really good for your mental health. They're really good for your mental health. Let me give an example of myself. Last year, 2023, in November, towards the end of November, I lost my job. Okay, I lost my job and I knew that was going to crush me. Like the minute I was handed that termination letter, I knew that was it for me. I am now done. My life is now done. I am going to be stressed for the rest of my life or until I get another job. But coincidentally, that same period I lost my job, my best friend had come to visit me for a while until December is over, then she'll go back to her place. So the same time I was losing my job is the same time she had come to stay in my place. I think she had stayed for like 3 days prior to me getting terminated. And I remember when I came back with my termination letter, she was like, girl, I mean, this is not our first rodeo, so you better get your shit together, because she gave me that, that assurity of like, you're fine, you're okay, you're going to be fine. In fact, I remember she was telling me, you know what, you're going to be fine. I mean, it's not the first time, and plus, she used to encourage me. And let me tell you guys, this December holiday, the one that has passed, it has been the best, let me say the best holiday I think in my entire life. Like I knew after losing my job, I'm just going to cry myself to sleep, to eat, to be depressed. But the fact that she was around, guys, things were just good. I had so much fun this December holiday. I cannot even explain. So she really helped me, forget about, you don't have a job. It's okay, you can do other things. And the fact that she kept reminding me that I'm okay, when it got to that time where she had to leave and go to her place, my mental health was stable. It was okay because that time that we spent together, I really got to get used to, okay, now I don't have a job. There are other things I can do. And the fact that she came up with ideas of things I can do, and it's just a blessing to have friends like that, like to just have friends to encourage you, to let you know that, it's not the end of the world. You can do this. I mean, you've done it before, you're strong and stuff like that. So for me, I would say that friendships, they're really good for mental health. They're really good for mental health. Another thing about friendships is you will outgrow your friends. You will. You will outgrow your friends, whether you like it or not. Sometimes you just, let's say, what circumstances or situations just make you outgrow your friends. I'm very sure that most of you, the friends that you had in primary or the friends that you had in high school or in uni are not the same friends you have right now, and it's okay. It doesn't mean that you guys, you parted in in a bad way, or there is any bad blood between you guys. No. Thing is, they were there for that season, and now it's another season for other people to find other people. And let's say, maybe after primary, you went to high school, so it was so obvious that you were going to make other friends, or you went to uni, so it's obvious that you're going to make uni friends. So in as much as we have those high school, maybe one or two high school friends, we still created room, or we still made other bonds with other friends, maybe at our workplaces. So it's expected for you to outgrow your friends. That doesn't mean that you guys don't talk. It doesn't mean that you guys, there's any bad blood. No, it just means that you now have to, it's now season for other people. Like, it's time for other people, for you to get to know other people and stuff like that. Another thing is boundaries in friendships. Let's talk about boundaries in friendships. Okay, when I moved to where I stay right now, a friend of mine introduced me to her friend. Okay, she introduced me to her friend. Let's call her what? Let's call her call her what? What do we call her? Let's call her Biscuit. Yeah, so a friend came, she introduced me to Biscuit, and apparently Biscuit lives just around where I stay. She's like my neighbor. She's literally my neighbor. So I got to meet Biscuit, and we became friends. She'd come, we hung out, and yeah, let me just say we became friends. But then Biscuit she did not know how to, like, she used to overstep my boundaries. Biscuit used to overstep my boundaries a lot. And it's the fact that I didn't tell her, like, I was not telling her that, Biscuit, you're overstepping my boundaries. So she constantly, like, she used to overstep my boundaries every single time. She used to go out. Now, mind you, that time I used to go to work. I used to work. So I need good sleep so that the next day I can wake up in the morning, very early in the morning, so that I can go to work. But Biscuit, she did not have a job. So she used to go out, party with her friends, and then she comes back at around 1 a.m., sometimes even 3 a.m., sometimes even 5 a.m., and she would come and knock my door and literally bang my door, shouting my name. And the fact that I did not tell her that she was overstepping my boundaries, it was eating me inside. Ilikuwa inanisumbua because I was like, okay, Biscuit is supposed to know that she's overstepping my boundaries, but clearly she did not know. And it was up to me, like, I was the one who was supposed to tell her that, Biscuit, you know what? You're overstepping my boundaries. But I never used to tell her because I wanted to be this good friend. And she continued to do that. She would come even during rainy season. She would come and start banging my door. And until one day I was like, you know what, it's about time I just tell Biscuit, you know what, Biscuit, you're overstepping my boundaries. Like, you're too much. Unakuja sana, Biscuit, unakuja sana, Biscuit. So I had to tell Biscuit, you know what, Biscuit, no, we can't do this. I'm working. I'm supposed to go to work very early in the morning. So I don't know why you keep coming to my door, at, I don't know, 1 a.m. to come and bang my door and shout my name. So this is what you're going to do. I don't think I can entertain this. I thought she was going to understand. But the fact that I've never heard from her ever since, hey, you guys out here, you really take things personally. Hello? But anyway, was she even my friend? So I've never seen Biscuit since I told her that I'm not comfortable with whatever she was doing. I've never seen her. She has never texted me, which is okay. So when it comes to boundaries with your friends, you guys, you need to know how to communicate. You need to know how to communicate. It's something that we're really dealing with. because most of the time we don't want to lose people as our friends because there may be things we have in common, but it's really good people know. Another thing with friendships is most of the time we try to fit in a lot. We try to fit in a lot. And fitting in comes with people pleasing. We try to please people a lot. Normally, when I find myself in a situation where I have to feel like I have to fit in maybe a group of friends or with a particular person, I exit. I exit because in the past, trying to fit in has really affected me so much, and not in a good way, in a very negative way. I used to have this friend in uni, okay? And she had it like to me, the way I used to see her, I used to see her like someone who is, she has everything in life. The places she used to go to party, the outfits she used to wear. And that gave me a lot of pressure because I wanted to be her friend. But I thought that in order for me to be her friend, I had to try and, live the kind of life that she's living. I was trying to dress the way she was dressing. And mind you, by the way, this lady, this chick, she had her father's card. Like she used to, ATM card. She had her father's ATM card. And on my end, I used to receive like 2,000 in a week from my dad. So clearly, I don't really have much, like I don't really have enough money to live the kind of life that she's living. But no, who is me? Who is me? I have to fit in, like I have to be like her, right? So what I used to do is I the little money that I get, the 2,000 that I get from my dad, I end up, using it just to please her, to go to those parties because now I want to fit in, I want to be like her. And then I ended up started, loaning money from people, loaning money from applications on, on my phone. Guys, I caught myself in so much debt that before I came to realize it, she was not even my friend, and I had lost almost everything. Guys, the need to try and fit in, it drains you. It drains you financially. It drains you mentally. It just drains you even spiritually, to be honest. Because you're trying to use what you don't have to try and live the kind of life your friend is living, just in order for you to fit in. And let me tell you guys, even after doing all that, when we started issues with this friend of mine, she left. It's like it never even affected her a bit, even a bit. She just left. She completely forgot about me. And it's the fact that I was left to settle all these debts. I was left to start again from zero. It really took a toll on me. So guys, whenever you feel like the need to fit in, just exit. Because the minute you start trying to fit in friendships, oh girl, it's going to take everything from you. Every single thing is going to go. It's going to go. Another thing about friendships is friendships, they're just like I said, they're just like any other relationship. They're just like the boyfriend, girlfriend kind of relationship. So you need to invest. You need to invest. You need to know what your friend likes and what they don't like. And you have to respect that. So friendships is as important as any other relationship. You have to respect that person. You have to trust that person. You have to communicate. One thing I've noticed that is really ruining friendships is ego. Guys, if you're going to start a friendship and you know you're going to involve ego in it, just don't even start it in the first place. Ego has really ended a lot of friendships. How you see, like how, for example, you might you and your friend might have an argument, and then you stop talking for a while, and then you're just there like, me, my ego cannot allow me to talk to her first. And then maybe on her end she's like, my ego cannot allow me to talk to her first. I remember we used to have that in when we were growing up, when we were just kids. I remember I used to like break up with my friend, and I'm like, you know what, my ego cannot allow me to talk to them. And then I stay without talking to them, and it was only hurting me. It was hurting me because I could see her talk to other people. I would see her like going about our life, it's like we were never friends in the first place, and it would really hurt me simply because of my ego. And imagine, guys, come to think of it, if I would just apologize or if I would just have talked to her, I would not have lost anything. We would have gone back to being friends and save a lot of, a lot of hurt and all that. So in friendships, ego aside, communicate, talk. Because at the end of the day, this is your friend and you need her as your friend in your life. So yeah, invest in your friendships. That's all I can say. Invest in your friendships. And let me tell you guys, friends are good. Friends are great. Friends are great, but they do not underestimate the power of friendships. Do you know, like for me, I have friends that are more than family. Friendships are really good. They really help you, and they help you grow. They help you know more about yourself. They are there for you. And by the way, guys, do not close yourselves to one friend. Be open. Be open-minded. Be open to making new friends. Why am I saying this? You might have this one friend that is very good with events, like going to events, going to parties, which is okay. Like there are days I really want to go to events and go partying, and I know that this best friend of mine, we can do this together. But there are other friends that are really good in business and knowing how to manage finances, and you can really learn a lot from them. There are other friends that maybe they're into fashion, they know how to dress, and maybe you can learn 2, 3 things from them. There are other friends that they're really connected with high people, and they can really get you a good, proper business deal, which is okay. So never be close to one friend. If you limit yourself to one friend, you're going to limit your entire life, your way of thinking, your way of dressing, the way you're going to limit yourself to so many things. Be open. It's okay to have different friends for different things. So anyway, guys, that's it for me for this video. And if there is anything I've said and you can relate to, guys, you know what we do? Just go to the comment section, drop a comment there, tell me, are there things you can relate with here? Like the ones that I've said, are there things you can relate to and you feel like, okay, now I get this one? Or are there additional points of friendships? How are your friendship experiences? How are you guys? How close is your best friend? What kind of things do you do with your best friends? Have some of your friends overstepped your boundaries? And if they did, what did you do? What did you do? Did you like continue entertaining them, or I don't know what you guys did? So if guys, kindly engage with me on the comment section. And yeah, that's it for me. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.